Hi, from Medyascope. We are on Pages bookstore, and this bookstore is opened by Gülnar Hajo and her husband Samer Al-Kadri. They are actually Syrian refugees, but they try to change some things for Syrian young people, and they try to stay alive in Istanbul by producing culture, music, and enjoyment for Syrian people, not as refugees, but people who try to make something work. And we have our guest with us, Miss Güler. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Our guest on Medyascope is Gülnar Hajo, and then they open a bookshop, Pages bookstore, in Istanbul for 2 years ago with her husband Samer Al-Kadri. And then when did you come to Istanbul?
Actually, we came to Istanbul since 2013, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 3.5.
And then before coming to Istanbul, what was the situation in Syria?
We left Syria actually 2012, and we went first to Jordan. We left Syria because we are against the regime, so it was very hard to stay. And when we go to a book fair, because we own publishing house for children, so when we were in Abu Dhabi book fair, security come and ask about us, so we cannot go back again. So yeah, so we go to Amman, Jordan first, then we came to Istanbul after 1 year or 1.5 years.
Okay, you want to come to here, or you just had to come to here?
No, here we were in Jordan. We came to Istanbul actually for tourism.
For tourism?
Yes, and we love the country, and we discovered there are schools for our girls, so we decided to come, and we love the city, and it is so much similar to Damascus actually.
Okay, it's not a planned feature venture. It's not something like that. It's
What?
by occasionally.
Yes, we come in normal way to Istanbul. From Jordan to Istanbul, we go back after tourism and decide to live here in Istanbul, and it was something very positive actually.
Okay, but where did you come up the idea to open such new bookstore?
You know, as I told you, we have publishing house for children, so we are in the atmosphere.
What was the name of it?
Bright Fingers.
Bright Fingers.
So we are inside the atmosphere of publishing and books. We work. مثلا our books translated into Turkish as well and to other languages. But this bookstore was my husband's dream actually. He liked to open it in Syria, from before. Then, and we discovered that there is no Arab. It is Pages. It is the first Arabic bookstore in Istanbul, and there's a lot of Arabs.
In Turkey too.
I think so. It is the first in Turkey, and we discovered there's a lot of Arab in Turkey. Not only Syrian, also a lot. So the idea come. And we find this place and open it, but now it is not only bookstore, it is like culture center. We made a lot of things. We made movies, cinema, music evening, workshops, music lessons, and also I do workshops for Syrian children, art therapy. I make for them reading and draw. So it is now not only bookstore, it is bookstore and library and also culture center.
Okay, before coming to your activities, I want to ask that, what was your motivation that makes you found such a cultural center, I think? What was your motivation?
Why? You know, there's a lot of Syrian here, and a lot of young people, and our target actually the young people, young adults as well. More, there's a lot of Syrian in Istanbul. So this place, our slogan of Pages is "It is your home." So it is like a home for Syrian. They come here, they can read, they sit together, they make many things together, they know each other. A lot of chances opened at Pages. They can have the books, and also they can keep their identity, because it is always when you leave your country you lose a lot of your identity, and maybe you feel lost. So in pages you can go back to our your Syrian with a very happy way. يعني, I say I'm Syrian and I'm happy. يعني, it's okay. يعني, no problem.
To be Syrian.
Yes, to be happy. It's normal. يعني. It's not something strange to be Syrian, and it's very nice for them here in pages. يعني.
I see. Maybe you want to change the perception of the Syrian people about their own Syrianness.
Yes, of course. يعني, the Syrian, you know, it's hard. It's for Syrian now. All circumstances are hard. So in pages they feel a little bit relaxed. They're a beautiful place. They can read. They can. Forget a little bit about the tragedy of the life of the Syrian. And also there's a lot of Turkish come, a lot of people from Europe come also to pages, and it is a place for Syrian and Turkish to see each other as well here in pages.
To build a new connection.
Yes, the connection in the society.
Yeah, you're right. What's the outcome of this venture? What's the outcome of this? What's the results? How do young Syrian people react to it?
يعني, thank God the results are perfect. A lot of people come again and again, more and more, and also all the world now know about pages, because maybe I always say pages, it is a positive image of Syria, of Syrian. I always say we are Syrian, but we are normal people. We have literature, we have art, we have authors, we have music. So we offer art to the world as well.
Do you see any change about the Turkish people's perception about the Syrian people after the?
I think so. After, of course, and I think so. It takes time, but it did its aim. Yeah. I'm sure it affects maybe a little. يعني, I always believe in small steps. يعني, I believe that everybody can do something positive, and I always also say that all the world, not only Syria, need this beauty now after this world coming big worse and worse. So always who can make something about art, beauty, connections, it will be very helpful.
There are more than 3 million refugees, Syrian refugees in Turkey from Syria especially, and most of them, majority of them are living in Istanbul.
Yes.
And then, do you want to reach these people, especially the young ones, through your these activities? Because as you say before, you have different activities like music lessons and maybe Turkish courses for Syrian people too.
Yes, we have also Turkish. Yes, it is our target, and they come always, yani, and also the children and the young adults, and a lot of Syrian people come from many levels, yani, normal levels, not yani, different
background
levels. Yes.
Okay. Do you get any fund before founding this place?
No, actually, this place is not founded.
It's you pay this.
Yes, we pay all the costs. Yes.
Okay. Do you have an idea to go back to Syria?
We hope, of course. Yeah, we want to go back. Actually, when Assad go.
We can talk about your activities because you say that this place is also a cultural place for young people. What are you planning about the young people, young Syrian people?
We make, as I told you, a lot of workshops for them, different, and also focus on children. Also, I make a lot of every week, every Sunday, 12 o'clock, I have my workshop with the Syrian children.
On what? These workshops on what?
We read books and also we draw. It is like art therapy workshops for them. Yes, I make it here, and I always aim to let these children feel like normal children and live happy moments together.
Okay. What do you hope about the future Syrian people in Turkey?
I hope now the Syrian people have their most the resident this problem which is always stop them to have law issues to be good, and I always have hope and always believe that Syria is the Syrian people. Syria is the people, not the land. So we must work on insan, the human being. This is our aim, to keep this human being. Yes, so culture is very much needed. Not only food, not only clothes. It's also, of course, it's from the first needed, but also art. It's important. Literature. Everything. The Syrian person must have it, like any person in the world, because one time they will go back, and a lot of Syrian, when the war stops, they will go back. I'm sure, a lot. So we must always work about the human being, the Syrian, the people.
As a Syrian intellectual who lived before in Syria, what do you think about the effect of the war on Syrian people?
Very bad, of course. It is hard. It is when you see this blood and very hard circumstances. It affects, of course, a lot of things. But also we are more stronger, I think. And I feel now nothing make me afraid in this life. I think I pass everything. I always say to people, look at your problems. It is small. Look at us. The Syrian, we pass our problems. All the people in the world have their own problem. They have depression, they have so I think everybody, the human being is very strong. But also there is positive something. I feel the humanity. When you suffer, when people suffer, their humanity rise up. And you can feel the others. For me now, I feel, before I hear a lot of things and I pass. Now I stop.
To hear?
Yes, to hear and to know, to understand. It affects me.
Thank you, Ms. Hilal.
Welcome, thank you.
First of all, when first time I come to Pages, it feels like you come to a part of your culture, your home. It's like even first time when I came on, it was a musical night, and it was traditional music, and I feel almost like a cry because I feel. Miss the home, miss Syria so much. Here, like small place for us to be together.
And then, do you try to change your Syrianness in this bookstore after you go out the bookstore? Is there any differences between to be there and to be out there?
Sure, when I'm here I feel more comfortable, it's really like my home. When they say it's Pages, it's your home, it's really like you feel home. When I first come here I was a customer, and after a while I was just making my coffee. Even when I'm customer, it's like our home.
What do you feel about the Pages bookstore?
It's good place. There is many activists here. Actually, since 2 months ago, I think I saw a post on Facebook that says there is a free training for guitar. I like guitar and have guitar. Then I came to here. When I came to here, I saw many books. I saw a coffee shop under stage. I saw many exciting things here. Actually, you can read, you can drink coffee, you can do many activities here. Yeah.